Good morning. My name is Deborah Lehman, and I am from Bell Flatirons in Superior, Colorado. And we're here this morning to talk about property transfers. They are a great tool to use to keep our vacancy rates low and our business strong and healthy. However, to accomplish this, our residents need to meet certain criteria. The first being they have to complete 6 months of their current lease. It doesn't matter if they have been here for 7 years, for 2 years, or this is their first lease. They must complete 6 months of their current lease. They also have to have good rental history. That means they turn down their music at night and don't disturb their neighbors after 10 o'clock. That means they pick up their dog poop. That means they are good neighbors to their neighbors. They also must pay their rent on time. They can't have any late fees. They can't have any insufficient funds. They have to be in good standing in all ways. And of course, there's no lease violations. That means they don't have any residents that are living with them, family members that aren't on the lease. That means they are meeting all of the things, the criteria in the lease that they agreed to when they signed. And of course, they must pass a maintenance inspection. That means they've taken care of their apartment, there's no damage. The bumps and bruises are normal wear and tear and nothing that they've done to deliberately damage or harm the apartment. Once this criteria has been validated, we move on to the application process. And the first thing that must happen is the residents must put in a notice to vacate. Once that's letting the management know that they are intending to leave their apartment at a certain time. Now, if they are still within their lease, they must pay a $500 transfer fee. If they are at the end of their lease, then they don't have to pay that $500. They must submit a new application because Yardi will not let current residents have 2 applications on 2 apartments in the system. So we have to do that the old-fashioned way. And they must repay any concessions. We've been giving residents that are moving in this fall a special. So if they decide in 6 months that they want to move to another apartment, that means they must repay those concessions in full. They have to pay a new deposit on their apartment. Every single apartment on property needs to have a $100 deposit. However, we do waive the application fees and the administration fees. There's a couple of things that the leasing agent must do. One is that he or she must submit a no-nonsense transfer form. This is used for the larger apartments in particular, but it's also used when it goes property to property. This must be filled out and it shows that the resident is doing everything they should in good conscience. And then of course they must submit that application. And it must be filled out by everyone in the apartment that is over 18 that will be on the lease. Now once everything has, all the proper forms have been submitted and everything has been approved by management, the next thing we need to think is getting them ready to move and making them happy. One of the benefits for the residents is that they get to stay in their home area. That means they can have the same distance to work. The children don't have to change schools. They can still go shopping at their favorite Walmart. They can still go to their favorite McDonald's. All of those things do not change, so it's not a huge disruption. And they're, of course, still close to family and friends and all of the social benefits that they had before. And of course, all of our Bell properties have wonderful amenities, and they get to continue using all of those wonderful amenities that we have at our properties. But there's also benefits for the property as well. It means they maintain their vacancy rates. They keep the costs of move-outs and maintenance low. It reinforces all of the residential relationships we have with good customer service and letting the residents know how important they are to us and encouraging them to stay, which of course means that they close the back door on those renewals when they do that and keep those, again, vacancy rates low, and it keeps the business strong. And all of this can be accomplished very quickly and easily. It says here in fine print, if we follow all of the regulations and rules and policies that have been set up for the transfers. So everything will be easy and And for the residents lives change and income fluctuates and needs change, so we need to make sure that we have residents in good standing, that we help accomplish this move. And by following these policies, we are able to make a smooth transfer, and everyone is happy. And I want to thank you for your time, because I am more than willing for help my residents have a hassle-free life. As I said, my name is Deborah, and I would be happy to come back and help you anytime and share all of my wisdom and experience with you.